Here are 6 things you can do to have a better relationship with your kids no matter how old they are. Number 1, ask them about their day. Don't you want to feel like whatever's happening in your day matters to the ones closest to you? Well, so do they. It simply lets them know that you care. And sure, they may say, "Oh, Mom, oh no." But that's a good time for you to say, "Well, tell me something that made you sad. Tell me something that made you mad. Tell me something that made you happy." And that's sure to get the conversation going. Number 2, show them affection. Let's face it, a lot of people didn't grow up in households where they were shown affection. So you may not naturally know how to yourself. And even if you managed to when your kids were young, well, now that they're teenagers, it's just not the same. Even may feel a little uncomfortable because now they actually are starting to look grown. Boob is bigger than yours, got more muscles than you do too. So first, don't expect them to be affectionate towards you if you have not shown them any affection since God knows when. They learned from you. So don't expect them to automatically greet you when they come through the door like you may feel they should. That's some old school stuff. You take the initiative. You are the adult. Develop this pattern so that it becomes natural for you and for them. And if you do it enough, eventually it will feel natural for both of you. Number 3, listen to them. Yes, they think they're grown. We know they're not. After all, they're up in your house, eating your food, making messes, and not paying bills, right? Who do they think they are anyway? Well, they're your kids and your responsibility, even when they think they know it all and don't know nothing, like my mom used to say. So if you want your kid to come to you and talk to you about things, when they do talk, listen, not half-heartedly. Look at them, not your phone, in the eye, no matter what they're telling you. Even if they're telling you that they lost your dog when you went out of town, which just recently happened to me, do not react. No expressions allowed. This allows them to feel at ease and feel safe while they're telling you the worst of the worst, and then they won't feel judged. They get the sense that what they do choose to share with you is important and valuable, and they know that you're not going to fly off the handle the next time something major does happen in their life. They will most likely feel comfortable enough to come to you, which is what we want them to do. Number 4, go into their space. Take the time to visit them in their room, sit on their bed, even lay on their bed and talk to them on their turf. Now, this doesn't have to be anything touchy or feely. It's kind of like when you were away at college and went to visit a friend in their dorm room. You're just stopping by to say hi. You may notice a cute little thing in their dresser or even end up getting involved in a FaceTime call with one of their friends they might be talking to. You do this for 2 reasons. 1, this makes your kid feel a sense of importance, like their personal space, even though it doesn't really belong to them because they're not paying the mortgage or the rent, but it's their space. And it's special enough that you actually want to visit it, even if it's so disgusting that it looks and feels like a biohazard. The second reason is because secretly it sets the tone that their room is not off limits to you. Yes, it's their designated room or space, but they should understand that you have the right to come in. Knock, sure, but come on in. Number 5, laugh with them. Get a grip, people. Loosen up. No, I'm not saying to try to become your child's friend and not parent them. But some of us are so caught up in being a parent, and you're here and I'm here, that we don't allow ourselves to have fun with our kids, even as young adults. Joke with them, be silly with them, be loud with them. Some of the best times with my boys are when we're just being plain old stupid and silly. Number 6, show your kid respect. That old saying, do as I say, not as I do, is just that, old. They may do that out of fear, but don't expect your kid to be authentically respectful to you when you constantly yell at them, curse at them, and get physical with them when they do something to push your buttons. Now, they may be quiet in front of you, but trust me, they are slamming you behind your back. Talk to them with respect. Yes, discipline with respect is actually possible, and they will do the same to you. But if you create a pattern of getting mad and slamming doors and losing your temper and throwing things, well, guess what they're going to do when they get mad? Exactly. Now, don't get me wrong. Kids are going to try you. And it's even harder when they're older because they don't look so much like kids anymore, and they're probably bigger than you are. So start young. And hey, I am not saying I've never had to grab a shirt collar or two to remind my kids of who I am. And if you've created a foundation of respect, then when someone does get out of line, the realignment should just call for a nice firm talk or a punishment of some sort where a privilege is taken away that means something to them. One last thing. Keep in mind that none of this is ever black and white. There are always other variables to consider in every relationship and every household. And trust me, I can relate. But this is a good starting point. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.